Okay, all right. Okay, so the recording has started. All right, okay, so again, Assalamualaikum everyone. Okay, those watching the video, okay, hopefully if you are not here, okay, during the live discussion, okay, if you have any questions, just drop me a private message on WhatsApp or Telegram, okay? All right, so I'm going to present my screen. Okay. All right. Okay. So hopefully everyone can see. Hopefully there's no internet connection problem on either side, my side or your side, so that all of you can see the slides clearly and hear what I'm saying clearly also. Okay. All right. Okay. So if you have any questions, do ask either directly or in the chat box. Okay. All right. Okay. So on the left is the PowerPoint slide. Okay. So last week was the project briefing. Okay. Hopefully no one's still lost, not knowing anything. Okay. All right. I don't know. Hopefully not. Okay. But based on the okay, let's just have a look lah. Okay, before we start. Okay, this is the data collection that I'm going to collect tomorrow. Okay, just to have a latest view on how many submissions so far. Okay, so banyak sangat Google Form ni. Okay, this one. Okay, 35. Okay, so obviously, okay, not even half of you guys have submitted. Okay, because now we have 3 classes. Okay, which consists of 72 or 74, I forgot. Okay, so 35 is, okay, all right. So, never mind. Okay, hopefully they will come in. Okay, mungkin terlupa ke apa ke. Okay, but when the time comes for them to present, hopefully tak adalah yang blur-blur apa yang nak kena buat. Okay. Alright, okay, so without further delay, I don't wish to have this briefing for too long. Okay, that's why I separated the briefing into 2 sessions. Okay, one not to confuse you guys and to cut things short lah. Okay, alright. So, the project notes, okay, notes lah for you to take note of. Okay, this project will be given marks for your end year PBD. Okay, recently, Ustazah Najwa already collected from all the subject teachers all the PBD marks for the mid year. Okay, so dia ada dua kali lah setahun, pertengahan tahun dengan akhir tahun. Okay, so this project, okay, will be your end year PBD lah. Okay, because the project itself consists of all the 4 skills. It will consist of speaking, it will consist of listening, okay, and it consists of writing and also your grammar. Okay. Okay, so it covers all the English skills. Okay. So that's why I'm asking you to do this how to say, bersungguh-sungguh lah. Okay, do this. What's the word again? Okay, as best as you can lah. Alright. Okay, so that I can give all of you, kalau semua kira buat okay, present pun okay, it's easier for me to just give everyone high marks for your PBD. Alright. Okay. Sebab kita tak tahu whether you guys will be having your exam or not. Hari tu pun dah nak exam and then tiba-tiba tangguh. Okay, so what's next that you have after the exam? Kalau tak ada exam, katalah memang sampai ke sudah tak ada exam. Okay, we don't know what to expect. Okay, so PBD is the next thing. Alright, okay, so do your best for this thing so that you do your best, I can give you the best. Alright. Okay, so your marks are divided into 3 sections lah. Okay, one is your slides. Okay, so those who haven't submitted, again, meaning those who have submitted, there's still time for you to improvise in your slides. Okay, because I will not. Okay, you can see my slides are very plain. Okay, very empty. Okay, because for teaching purposes, okay, I think it's best to just have it plain. All right, because having all those backgrounds, decorations, flowers, and so on, that's just a distraction. Okay, but for assignment purposes, okay, assignment purposes, when you want to submit it as an assignment, okay, project ni dikira sebagai satu assignment lah, okay, then you have to do all those stuff lah, okay, try to have it well organized, okay, and here is where I'm going to see your grammar, okay, when you write in the PowerPoint slide, and also making it look interesting is also a factor. Okay, so make sure you focus on your slides. Okay, making it well balanced lah in terms of grammar, in terms of the how it looks like. Okay, all right. Okay. And also the color, the choice of color is also important. Okay. For example, if let's say you choose a dark background, let's say, then don't use a dark font. Okay. How am I going to read? Okay. Don't expect me to change the color by myself for me to read. Okay. That's going to be a mark deduction lah. Okay. All right. So you still have time. All right. Like I said in the timeline last week, tomorrow will be the submission, but you can still submit until Sunday lah. Last day is Sunday. Okay. So if I don't receive your slides by Sunday, then marks for number 1 ni tak dapat lah. Okay, because the due date is already given. Okay. All right. Number 2 is your presentation. Here is your speaking skill lah, of course. Okay. How you present the place, because you are like imagine that you are a travel agency, okay, trying to give tourists a guide on the place. Okay, you are giving a tourist a guide to Tokyo, Japan, for example. Okay, so the way you explain it, okay, you must assume that your listeners, who are your friends lah actually, okay, you have to imagine that they don't know of the place, so you have to make things clear. Okay, so that is the marks for number 2 lah. Okay, and then there will be a Q&A session. Okay, I'm going to explain about this afterwards, okay, to make it clear. All right. Okay, so next. All right, I'm going to explain how to present first. Okay, just in case, I don't know whether you have any presentation activities with your other teachers from the other subjects or not. Okay, but assuming that you guys don't know, so I'll just explain lah. Okay, so I'll explain 2 versions of how to present. Okay, so first is if you are using a PC or a laptop. Okay. All right. Okay. So as you can see, I actually here you can see lah. Okay. Here there's this a 3-dot button, more options. Okay. Beside it is this one. Okay. Since I'm presenting, it states that you are presenting lah. Okay. But if you haven't present, no one's presenting at that time, you can press this button. Okay. And then this window will come out. Okay. So I'm currently using your entire screen. Okay, I suggest you use this option. Okay, a window focuses only a window lah. Okay, for example, this PowerPoint slide is a window. This is a window. All right, a tab is a tab on your browser. Okay, so it won't show anything else. Okay, so if you are using PowerPoint, for example, Microsoft PowerPoint, so you have to present your entire screen. It's best to present your entire screen easier lah. Okay, so you minimize anything, maximize anything you can, everyone can see. All right. Okay, so I suggest you choose to click on your entire screen, like how I usually do it every time. Okay, and then when you have click on your entire screen, this will come out. Okay, kadang I suruh tunggu saat tengah tu sebab I'm clicking on this stuff lah. Okay, after you click on entire screen, this will come out. You click here first. Okay, I drew the arrow here. Okay, so you click here and then you click on share. Okay, and then it will take a while, a few seconds. Okay, and then your screen will be shared. Okay, so for me, I put this on this side. Okay, I forgot who suggested before. Okay, sebelum ni memang I maximize lah. Oh, silap tekan. I maximize the whole thing, but if someone requests to enter, I have to maximize, minimize. Okay, so I put it like this. But for you guys, you can just open full screen lah, so everyone can see clearer. Okay, so that's how you present on a PC or laptop. Those who know already, just listen lah. Okay, all right. So if you are using a phone, all right, you can choose on this option, share screen. Okay, make sure you have open the if you, for example, if you use WPS Office, open it before you enter the Google Meet session. Okay, make sure it's in the recent app. Okay, or if you use Prezi or Canva, okay, so tapi I rasa better kalau on phone, better you download dulu kot kalau ada option untuk download. Last week someone told me on Canva you can download, right? Okay, so it's best to download and open on a offline punya application, okay, like WPS Office. Okay, sebab on laptop tu senang sikit, on phone mungkin dia susah sikit nak scroll dan sebagainya. Okay, all right. So once you have shared your screen, everyone will see this. Like on PC, everyone will see your phone screen. Okay, make sure kalau you are you have anything you don't want to show, you delete lah. You meaning you close before you share. Yeah? Okay, because everyone will be seeing what's on your phone. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's say, for example, like this one. Okay, I have the PowerPoint presentation open. Okay, so after you share your screen, then just click on your recent app punya button. Okay, and then this will come out. You select your PowerPoint, then everyone will be seeing this page lah. Okay. All right. Okay, and you can switch back to Google Meet at any time. Okay. And then one more thing, for those who haven't shared your screen before, okay, when you minimize Google Meet, there will be a small pop-up that appears here, and you can drag it here, drag it there, so drag it anywhere you want lah. Okay, all right, okay, so this is an example of a presentation slide that I have done on WPS Office. Okay, I tak buat on laptop. Yang ni phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs, I ajar you guys ke hari tu ke my form 3? Form 3 kot? I forgot already. Okay, so, okay, all right. So that's how you present on phone. Okay, so before we go to the next and maybe last explanation for this briefing today, any questions related to how to present? Okay, maybe you can try dulu lah. Okay, macam I first time I nak guna Google Meet for the first time dulu, I experiment with my wife. Okay, I create a chat macam Google Meet session, and then I invite my wife who enters the Google Meet using her phone, and then I try to present. Okay, and before I tried with you guys lah. Oh, okay, good question. Okay, all right. Am I opening my camera right now? No. Okay, so no. The answer is no. Okay, you don't have to open your camera. We just have to, you guys just have to show your PowerPoint slide. Okay, so as you can see, my camera is disabled. Okay, you just have to open your microphone and click on present. So everyone will just see your slides and your voice. Okay. Bismillah, not. All right. Okay. So, okay. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. So you don't have to open your camera. I think that's in the next slide code. Okay. So, any questions related to the presentation? Anything else? This maybe the PBD ke apa ke you want to ask? No questions? Hopefully you guys tahulah nak buat. Okay, try lah, cubalah macam LV dengan LZ, you can try with your brother, nak cuba macam mana nak buat kan. Okay, so you can practice with a friend first. Okay. Okay, kalau tak ada soalan, we continue. Alright. So this is the how you guys are going to present. Alright. Okay, as I stated that day, okay, we are going to start presenting on 1st September. Tengok balik tarikh betul tak? Next Wednesday lah. Alright, next Wednesday. Yes, 1st September. Okay, I can't do the slide. Am I allowed to? Maksudnya? Make a slide in a book. What do you mean by that? Um, okay. I think what you mean is you write in your book, and how are you going to present it? Okay. Regarding how many slides, that's totally up to you. All right. Okay. The design of the slide, how many slides, how you put your words in the slides, that's totally up to you. Okay. All right. Q&A, I will get to that. Okay. I don't know how to. Okay. I don't know how to is okay. That you maybe you can try to look for videos on YouTube or whatever, okay, on if you haven't create PowerPoint slides before, okay, maybe I'll show a short way on how to create a PowerPoint slide, okay. Alright, tapi dia macam Word jugalah, okay, it's just that you have all these slides. Okay, and then you just add a slide, new slide, and then you add whatever you want in the slide lah. Okay, Q&A like I said just now, siapa tanya tadi? Irfan Izzuddin asked already. I will get to the Q&A afterwards. Okay, alright, I'll explain about that. Okay, alright. Let me explain this first, and then afterwards you guys ask any questions. Okay, okay. All right, let's finish this because there's only one or two more slides for me to explain. All right, okay. So like I said, we are going to start the presentations next week. Okay. All right, and during English classes, okay, starting next week lah. Okay, 12 to 13 students will be selected for one slot. Okay, so meaning that next Wednesday will be slot 1. Okay, next Thursday will be slot 2, and so on. Okay, only selected students from the 12 student list will present on that day. Okay, volunteers are welcome, but must be from the same slot. Okay, what do I mean by this? Okay, so for example, next week, all right, 12 students will be selected for the first slot. Okay, and uh, the students from the 12 students from that list are the only ones that will present on that day. Okay, and those who volunteer to present must be from that slot only. Okay, so meaning that if your turn is supposed to be on another day, you cannot volunteer for that day. Okay, you have to wait for your day or your slot. Okay, those not selected to present will still get marks, but whoever I call during their slot and no response will be deducted marks. Okay, here's the tricky part lah. Okay, to be honest, okay, there are 72 of you. Okay, and I don't know lah. Okay, how long you will present? Maybe some of you will present longer. Some might not present very long. Okay, but to finish all 72 of you is going to be very time consuming. Okay, datang sampai ke ujung tahun pun tak habis kan, mana nak tahu kan. Okay, so here's how it's going to be. All right, on let's say on next Wednesday, all right, maybe one or two from the list will volunteer. Katalah tak ada siapa volunteer. Katalah kan. Okay, let's say no one volunteers. So I call one person from that list. Okay, and that person has to present on that day. Okay, so that person will present for the first round. Okay, and then let's say that student presents for 15 minutes. Okay, so I select another student to present, okay, from that 12 person list, okay, and he presents, let's say he presents half an hour. Okay, so let's say kalau kata dah menghampiri dah nak habis waktu tu, we stop. Okay, so what happens to the other 10? Let's say ada 12 orang in that list and I only choose 2. Okay, so the other 10 will still get marks. Okay, alright, so it's like a game of luck lah. You terpilih untuk present, nasib you. Kalau you tak terpilih untuk present, never mind. You will still get marks. Don't worry. Jangan fikir, oh, saya tak pilih I. Okay, that's why I put here, volunteers are welcome. If you feel like, aku dah buat dah penat-penat dah PowerPoint slide cantik-cantik and I feel like I want to show it to my friends. So, first thing in the morning when class starts, volunteer. Okay, or you can maybe PM me ke, Alright, sir, I want to present on that day. If my turn is on that day, I want to present first. Okay, let me know earlier. Alright, okay. But if you are not selected on that day, you are waiting and you are not selected, okay, sampai habis kelas, tak done, no problem. Okay, bukan you takkan ditolak ke slot yang hari yang lain. Okay, that's what I mean. But, like I said here, if I call you, okay, let's say you are the very lucky person, I call you first and no response, you are no response about for whatever reason lah, you are not in the Google Meet session that day, okay, or you haven't done your PowerPoint slides ke apa ke, you are not ready on that day, so you will be deducted marks. Okay, so it's a game of luck. All right, I will give the list, but who I call first, that's a total secret lah. I will randomly select. Okay, so everyone must be ready. Okay, all right. Okay, so next point. If you miss your slot, you cannot transfer to a different slot. Okay, that is also what I mean. That you cannot present earlier or you cannot present later on another session. Okay, in another session. So if your slot is next Wednesday, okay, you miss that slot because you forgot or you are not ready or for whatever reason, you are not allowed to present on Thursday. Okay, because Thursday there will be another 12 students for that slot. Okay, student slot listed in a slot on a particular day must still be present for Q&A. Okay, just now there were two questions about Q&A. All right, Q&A is not you, the presenter, asking the audience, but the audience asking you, the presenter. Okay, all right. Okay, so this is a two-way. Like I said just now, I'll rewind back. Okay, the marks will be given also for your Q&A session. Okay, means that Q&A is two-way kan. There will be someone asking the question and someone being asked. The one being asked is of course the presenter lah. Okay, but who is going to ask the questions? Okay, that is for me to choose. Okay, all right. For one presenter, okay, there will be only one question. Okay, this is to avoid time being dragged lah. Okay, I'm going to limit only one question, okay, for one presenter, and the person to ask the question, I will select, okay, from anyone. Okay, it can be anyone. Okay, so let's say you are not present that day sebab you fikir, oh, my turn is not in that slot on that day. Okay, so I don't have to be present. Okay, think twice because I might call your name, and if you are not there during that time to ask the question, then you will be deducted marks for your Q&A. All right. All right. So that's what I mean by Q&A. All right. You will be given marks for your slides, for your presentation, and also your Q&A. The presenter also, you will also have a Q&A mark. Okay. The way how you answer the question also, that one will be given marks. Okay. So dia ada Q&A tu dia dua hala lah. Okay, dia ada markah untuk si yang bertanya dan yang menjawab soalan. Okay, how you question someone and how you answer a question. Alright, okay. So that's for number 5. Okay, alright. So far, any questions for this one before I show you the last slide? From point 1 until point 5. Okay, I think I'll just show the next slide. Okay, the next slide is just a list. I'm going to show you the list for next Wednesday. Okay, and then it will be a clearer example lah. Okay, so I actually have a list of all the 3 classes and I have sorted them according to alphabetical order. Okay, so siapa yang nama dia mula awal from all the 3 classes, dia akan anjak ke atas lah. Okay, so apa yang no-nya Irfan? Okay, alright, so here's the first list. Okay, as you can see ada blue, green tu sebab yang tu perbezaan kelas sebenarnya. Okay, so this is according, this is all 3 classes combined, and then I already sorted according to alphabetical order. Okay, so next Wednesday, these are the people in the slot. Okay, so these people have to get ready lah. All right. Okay. So on that day, let's say, okay, first, let's imagine no one volunteers. Okay, so I call, let's say, Arik Merikan. Okay. So if he is present, he has to present lah if he is there on that day. If let's say I call him, okay, no response. I might call twice or 3 times only kalau tak ada respon. Okay, so automatically, okay, for Eric, okay, dia punya marks for the second criteria tu for presentation, obviously out lah. Okay, no marks for him. Okay, and then I will go on to the next person. Okay, let's say I call Adam Haris. Okay, alright, and if he is there, then he present lah. Okay, alright. So Arik tadi he missed the presentation on this 1st September slot. Okay, he is not allowed to present on the next day or whatever, whichever slot lah, coming slot. Okay, because these 12 students, okay, they are only allowed to present on this day only. Okay, so anyone else, okay, after this list, the name after Hazim Nafis ni, you have to wait for the next slot lah. Okay, alright. I think I already made that this clear. Anyone? Any questions from anyone? Okay, the Q&A I will ask from anyone, including anyone in this list. Let's say Adam Haris is presenting. I can select Khalil to ask the question to Adam Haris. And I can also call anyone else that is not in this list to ask the question to Adam Haris. Okay? All right? Okay, so that's what I mean by Q&A just now. Okay, so don't think that your slot is not on that day. You don't have to be present. Okay? All right. Okay, any questions? I think I'm ada lagi tak? Okay, no questions. Okay. All right. No questions? No questions? Okay, just to shortly explain, okay, to Rian and anyone else who is shy to ask. Okay, this is on PowerPoint lah, Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, so let's say I open a new blank presentation here. Okay, normally this will come out. So you put your title here. Okay, let's say right, okay, so whatever you want to add, you just click on new slide and a new slide comes up. So here you can put the title, here you can put whatever points or whatever you want, and then you can add, insert any images, okay, or whatever. So these are things that you have to learn, all right? Not to say that what to say? I don't want to give the freedom for you to not present or present using PowerPoint. Okay, everyone needs to learn how to use slides. Okay, PowerPoint, because why? Because I'm sure most of you or all of you are going to the university one day. Okay, and PowerPoint is something that is compulsory, wajib untuk you guys tahu. Okay, wajib kena belajar. Alright, because PowerPoint ialah benda yang paling kerap yang you akan buat. Okay, yang benda yang you akan buat lah every, let's say semester 1 you have 8 subjects, 8 ke 8 subjek memang akan melibatkan presentations. Okay, and you have to know how to present. So anggaplah benda ni, jangan anggap ni sebagai satu paksaan atau apa-apa, just anggap ia sebagai satu learning process. Okay, learning process. Okay, if you are still not clear on how to create a PowerPoint slide presentation, okay, try to explore, or if you are still not clear, try to ask your friends or just view any YouTube videos. Okay, just type in YouTube how to create a PowerPoint slide. Okay, alright. Okay, Zul Hasnan, sir, orang yang tanya tu soalan dia kena fikir sendiri. Yes, of course. Okay, you make sure you don't ask any questions not related to the presentation lah. Okay, you must ask any questions related. You, as the one asking the question, you have to imagine that you are the tourist. Okay, you all are the tourists, the listeners, okay? And you ask questions related to the place, okay? If your friend is presenting about Amsterdam, for example, okay, maybe you want whatever your friend has presented, maybe you want some clarification on any point. So you ask question lah. Don't ask questions yang macam you guys selalu tanya masa presentation in school, soalan yang merapu-merapu semua tu. Okay, ask questions that are targeted. And also, don't ask questions that this is something I notice students like to do. They know they know the answer to the question. They just want to ask the question to test that person. Don't do that lah. Don't make that a habit. Ask questions that you sendiri you want clarification on. Okay, all right. Get what I mean or not? Okay. Rian, sorry sir, I'm just now I went outside. Okay, all right. So Rian, if memang you rasa macam you memang um, tak boleh nak buat ke apa ke, okay, I think sebab I tak nak drag this Google Meet session, so PM me lah. Okay, PM me, we discuss. Okay, all right. But honestly, I feel that everyone must try. Okay, sebab macam I kata lah. Okay, macam I kata, alright, this is something for your future. Okay, I believe all of you here will go to the university one day, alright, and then this is something that you have to know lah. Okay, alright, okay, so any questions from anything regarding just now, the order or maybe how to present, okay, anything? So sebenarnya 3 benda lah I cover hari ni, okay, how your marks are divided, how to present, and the order of the presentation. Okay. Okay, last time I nak tanya, any questions? Kalau tak ada, I anggap tak ada lah. Okay. So as usual, no matter how many slides, yes, okay, there's no maximum or minimum lah. Tapi ingatlah yang benda yang wajib kena ada tu kan. Ingat tak what to do, when to visit yang I present last week tu. Okay, yes, I'm going to, I have recorded and later Google takes time to actually process the recorded video. So I akan share the slides first, and then when Google has finished processing the video, this recording, then I will post the YouTube video, the YouTube link. So you guys yang ada kat sini maybe nak tengok balik, okay, maybe you miss anything, you can review afterwards. Okay. Alright, okay, so if there aren't any questions, I'm going to stop the recording. Alright, okay, thank you very much, everyone, and good luck. Okay, wait for the link for the by the way, yeah, I forgot one more thing, last thing. Okay, I'm going to show you the link that I'm going to give tomorrow. Okay, takut ada yang tertanya-tanya macam mana nak buat. Okay, yes, you guys memang selalu buat Google Form with me. Okay, but I never use this function before, and I'm going to use it now. Okay, for tomorrow's submission. Okay, this is a new type of question I never used before. Okay, all right. So here you are going to upload your PowerPoint slide here. Okay, so you click on add file, okay, and you add the PowerPoint slide. All right, the soft copy lah, the PPTX file. Okay, and then if you do not use PowerPoint slide, Microsoft PowerPoint, you use an internet provider that doesn't allow you to download. Okay, it saves everything online, so you can share the URL here. Okay, alright. Okay, let's say macam, tapi Google Slides boleh download. Canva someone said boleh download. Prezi, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's say Prezi doesn't allow you to download the PowerPoint slide into a soft copy form, so you can paste the URL to the presentation here. Okay, and the last question, URL to reference or references. Okay, so all the URL, let's say you use 3 websites for your presentation for reference, so you put the 3 links here. Okay, buatlah dalam point form ke apa ke, yang www tu dia memang akan panjang sikit lah. Okay, for example, the URL to this Google form, okay, you just click here. Okay, this whole thing, copy and paste it here. Alright, so the URL for each website you use, you share it here. Okay, this is how I look at it. Okay, how you guys look at the Google form is like this. Okay. All right. Full name. Okay. Like I said here. So you click on add file. Okay. All right. So you can either select a file from your device. Okay. And then my drive is on Google Drive lah. Let's say you save the thing on Google Drive, you can select Google Drive. If it's on your desktop, okay, you just select your file and then choose lah wherever the file is and upload it. Okay, that's how I plan to collect. Okay, bukan I tak nak you guys PM me. Memang it's easier just because I think 3 or 4 of you have already shared your slides with me through Telegram or WhatsApp. Okay, tapi sorry lah, I have to terpaksa susahkan you guys sikit. Bukan susah pun sebenarnya. Okay, to submit it here because apa? Sebab senang I nak trace. Okay, I nak trace all the submissions will appear here. Okay, so senang I nak trace siapa yang dah hantar, siapa yang tak hantar. Okay, alright, everything will be gathered here. Kalau all 72 of you PM me on WhatsApp, berapa banyak chat I nak kena, and then I nak kena cari balik semua, macam I nak cari Rian punya slide kat mana, apa semua I kena scroll balik cari dia punya ni, so it's going to be difficult lah. So it's easier you guys submit on Google Form. Okay, susahkan sikit you guys, tapi dia senang banyak lah untuk I. Alright, okay. So that's all for today. Thank you very much. I wish all the best for you guys. Try to do your best. Like I said, this is going to be totally for your PBD marks for end year. Alright. Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, sir.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, you're welcome.
Assalamualaikum.